Hey guys, how's it going? It's Robin here. Thanks for joining me today on Oracle Rising. So I bought a Oracle card deck specifically for this channel. It's called the Lightworker Oracle, and these cards are numbered 1 through whatever they finish at. So I'm going to start at 1 and I'm going to read a card once a week for you guys. This is to help empower the Lightworker community. Okay, remember, lightworking is a mission. You could be a starseed or an indigo child, crystal, empath. Okay, you could be any member of the divinity team and have chosen as your path on earth to be a light worker. So these should really help us out. So the first card is actually the one that is pictured on the cover, the box of the deck. I didn't look at any of these because I want them to be like really fresh for me as well as you. So this one is called the First Ray of Power. Okay, so I'm gonna read from the book, and I cannot believe how tiny this font is. So guys, I'm also gonna make a playlist, so you can just tune into the playlist anytime if you don't catch the original video when it's posted. So the first ray of power is energy of conscious destruction. It can be used in a healthy way to eliminate the past and allow for a fresh start. The first ray also carries the frequency of leadership, okay? It can assist you to stand in the truth of your light so others can find their way by it. And that's just the definition of what a light worker does. You know, they just share their really positive energy and it cascades out into the population and the planet. So this is really cool. I'm really loving this. I lost my spot. It helps just strengthen your willpower so you can accomplish any task you choose. So I think that's really interesting, because you ever look at people that are super successful and they're just all this energy and you know, they're unstoppable. So they've obviously had access to this first ray of power. So hopefully this card will teach us all how to tap into that so we can be our most productive, as productive as you want to be, as successful as you want to be. The Ascended Master, oh geez, what does that say? El Moria, I think, Morya, brings you his particular blessing and encourages you to believe in your own strength and take the initiative on what matters most to you, not what matters most to your family or other people in your life. What matters most to you in your life, and how are you going to accomplish that? Whatever your dream looks like, okay? So if you're confused about which path to take or whether to continue a certain relationship, a course of action, or lifestyle choice, the first ray of power will clarify matters for you. When it moves through our lives, whatever is holding us back will be removed, either through circumstances seemingly beyond our own control or by our own actions, based on a sudden inner knowing. When the first ray of power is indicated, okay, that seems weird to me. A long-term plan that was once important to you may suddenly seem as though it needs to change or even be released altogether. Or you may suddenly get the motivation to go for something you have been dreaming of for a long time. Once this ray affects your life, your understanding of what is helpful and what is not can change overnight. I think that's so important. Sometimes people think it takes years and years to change, but it can happen in an instant, whether it's going to be for something negative or something positive. So you have to kind of hold that ideal in your heart, you know, and just think, my life can change in an instant, okay? So this change will feel very true, freeing, and helpful. Those people, dreams, and opportunities that remain in your life afterwards have survived the onslaught of divine will. This means that the universe is confirming that they are meant to be part of your journey at this time. The first ray of power also relates to matters of leadership and politics. Ugh, I can't believe they mentioned politics. Sorry, I'm not a political person, and I'm not even going to start. So be open as to how your spiritual journey might be helpful in the world of politics and it's going on. Hard eye roll. Whether that be through aligning yourself with a cause that resonates deeply in your heart, or through bringing a more open and discerning viewpoint into the often deceptive world of politics. Speaking your truth will be very helpful at this time, not only for you, but also for those around you who are willing to hear your voice and make their own choices from a clearer place within. Don't be afraid to be heard. Anyway, so if your life purpose involves either driving a meaningful, political cause forward, or assuming a position of leadership in some other way, you'll feel the truth of this and be given encouragement from the ascended master El Moria to trust yourself as a leader with heart and awareness. Finally, when this ray makes its way into your life, it is time to accept the loving, what does that say? Gauntlet being thrown down by the universe, and take your hands off the controls of your life. Detach and be curious. The universe will throw you exactly what you need and remove what you do not. If something or someone is no longer part of your life, it will be so that a more beautiful, truthful, and satisfying version of what you are surrendering can come into your world. Okay, so that's kind of very similar to the vacuum law, if you've read about that. Remember, the universe loves you and wants only the best and most beautiful life experience for you. Trust it enough to let that happen now. Okay, so there's an invocation. I'm going to read that for you. I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the first ray of power into my life. I guess you can repeat this with me. So I'll go slow. Through unconditional love and divine mercy, I surrender my life into the loving hands of the universe to align with me, higher will, and the most beautiful expression of my life journey. I call upon the loving assistance of the genuine ascended master El Moria in all aspects of this process, and ask that the first ray of power be expressed in a way that serves the greatest good on this planet, that all beings may walk their true divine path through divine grace. So be it. Okay, so I think an additional really helpful thing to do, and I didn't do this before this and whatever, but maybe see if there's some sort of first ray of power HZ frequency on YouTube, or a first ray of power meditation, or an activation or something like that. Could really help to supplement what this card is talking about. I really enjoyed this card, honestly, with the exception of the politics. I don't know where that came from. I'm not 100% certain that it belongs in an oracle card deck, but it's obviously there for a reason, so I'm gonna quit bashing that part of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this card. I found it really interesting because I've never heard of the first ray of power. Personally, I'm going to do a little bit more research, like looking for those frequencies that I was talking about, the HZ frequency, meditation, activation. So I'll see how this helps influence my life, and hopefully it helps to influence yours a little bit. I'm going to crack open another card for you guys next week from the Lightworker Oracle, sending you guys all kinds of love and light. Okay, I'm going to go for now. Take care. Bye.